it's Rana here at Miriam Wellness. Today is day 12 on my 40-day faith and fasting challenge. I keep forgetting how to say that. My kids are playing. So I have been doing my readings, Be Strong and Take Heart, 40 Days to a Hope-Filled Life. You can see that. I got this at Ollie's, and then I'm also reading Fast Like a Girl, and I think I'm one day behind on my reading. I actually had to start listening to it on Audible because I could not keep up with the actual sitting down and reading of that book. So I'm pretty sure I might not actually be behind then if I've been listening to it. But I'm roughly where I should be. So it's going well. I actually had stopped fasting for a few days in preparation for my cycle to come, but I felt so awful and I started to go into like a bit of a depression. I was like kind of surprised by it. So I went back to fasting and I've been feeling way better already. So definitely has a lot to do with, I guess, my digestion, and also I was adding back in like a salted peanut with chocolate chips. I took that out for the last, I think it was 2 days, and I'm also feeling a lot better. So just the heaviness and having digestion too much, again, my kids are playing, sorry, was just a lot for, I guess, it really affected my mental health too, which was surprising, but not really. So anyway, one thing I'm adding in, I went out and got a binder and I put white paper and lined paper in it, and I got these cute tabs, which I must have left over somewhere else. And I have my Bible here, and I got all of my tabs put in. And so I want to start adding in some Bible time, if I'm able. So, and another thing I added in too was in the morning I usually would listen to just YouTube stuff, or I would put on bluegrass, which I love. But this morning I started putting on just Christian music and listening to it. And it was really, really positive and helpful. And it sure does make a difference. I feel like it's easy sometimes as a Christian to be like, oh, I know Jesus and, you know, I have my church. And then like as a Catholic, you know, I have the church and I have, you know, the sacraments and everything. And sometimes I think it's easy, at least I'll speak for myself, to kind of get into almost like a routine of being a Christian and like, yeah, I'm a Christian, you know, and I do ... and I'm a Christian. And, you know, just forgetting that it's about our relationship with Christ. Like that is the number one thing, or piece to our lives as a Christian. And so for me, I'm just like having to continuously remind myself, especially when I go into times of anxiety and or depression, which I do struggle with, you know, on and off, depending on my cycle, depending on, you know, just hardships in life and things like that. And being able to recognize, you know, the triggers, but also to be able to recognize the fact that maybe I have been spending so much time with our Lord, or like in the Word, or just remembering to just talk with Him and just invite Him in continuously throughout the day. So anyway, I am currently listening to a talk by Joyce Myers, and I'm getting ready to do my reading for the day, and I'm prepping my my new binder, and I need to make a picture for it for the cover that just kind of represents, you know, what I'm doing with this binder, and I'm gonna have my Bible out and looking at Bible verses and stuff. And so it's just a really nice morning. And so that's what I'm going to be doing. So I will share with you all what I eat today as I go through. And I stopped eating last night at 6, and it is, I think, currently like 8 a.m. And I would love to be able to get to like 10 or 11, but I'm not going to push it because my cycle is coming. So, and my kids do have some things I have to take them to this morning. So I'm not sure what I'm going to start eating. I'll have to see. But I started fasting at 6 p.m. last night, and I'll figure it out. So today went really well. I broke my fast at 9. I had 3 eggs with some butter and 2 packets of this oatmeal. It's like low sugar oatmeal. And then I tried to have a coffee, a decaf coffee with creamer and sugar, and I felt like my pulse would pound through my neck. So I threw that out. And then I had some water, and it's about 11:20 right now, and I'm getting hungry. But I'm waiting for my kids to have a program today, and so I'm waiting for them to get out, and then we'll go home, and I'll make some lunch. So today's going well. It's a really low, like I'm not having the best emotions today. I'm very anxious, very down at the same time. But I'm just being prayerful. I'm sitting here in front of this beautiful statue of Our Lady, just thinking about Jesus and trying to be restful in my mind. Hey guys, okay, so it is very late. It's like, I don't know, like 9:30 or 10. I guess it's not that late, but it's pretty late. So today was a really, really hard day, like emotionally, and just like, I just felt super down, like so down. And then I was reading Fast Like a Girl, and I was remembering how it's not just about fasting, but it's about, eating a certain way. And so I tried to implement some of that today, and I did do intermittent fasting tonight. I was going to, but then I remembered I wasn't supposed to, and I was just like, oh, so I just relaxed. I took a breath, and I let it not be so stressful. I listened to Fast Like a Girl tonight. So it was a really busy day today. I did have some really deep reflections on Jesus, and I made a video. I might post it over on Instagram, on My Little Domestic Church Instagram, but we'll see. But anyway, so I'd love to hear how you are all doing. If you're also on some type of a journey, I'd love to hear from you. And yeah, so today was pretty decent. Today was day what? Today is day 12 on this 40-day challenge. And I already have some ideas for probably a new challenge coming when I'm done with this one, because I love to keep things going. So yeah, so if you're new here, I'd love for you to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, and I hope you guys have a great day.